Hello everyone! Today, we're going to learn something really interesting about the fruits we eat every day. Have you ever noticed that some fruits get ripe and sweet on your kitchen counter, while others don't seem to change at all after you bring them home from the store? Well, there's a scientific reason for that, and it's all about two big words, climacteric and non-climacteric. It sounds complicated, but I promise it's super simple. Let's dive in and become fruit experts together. So, what does climacteric even mean? Think of it like this. Climacteric fruits are the ones that keep ripening even after they've been picked from the plant. These fruits produce a special natural gas called ethylene. You can't see it or smell it, but this gas is like a magic signal that tells the fruit, hey, it's time to get softer, sweeter, and more delicious. A perfect example is a banana. You can buy them when they're green and a bit hard. But leave them on your counter for a few days, and what happens? They turn bright yellow, get softer, and become much sweeter. That's the ethylene gas at work. The same thing happens with avocados. It softens up perfectly. Other examples of these clever climacteric fruits are apples, pears, peaches, and tomatoes. Yes, tomatoes are fruits. They all continue to ripen after being harvested. Now let's talk about the other group, non-climacteric fruits. If climacteric fruits continue to ripe after being picked, non-climacteric fruits are the opposite. Their ripening is over the moment they are picked. They do not ripen any further once they are separated from the plant. They don't produce that burst of ethylene gas like the other group does. This means they need to be picked when they are already ripe and ready to eat. If you pick them too early, they will just stay sour and hard. Think about grapes. Have you ever bought a bunch of sour grapes hoping they would get sweet at home? It just doesn't happen. They stay exactly as they were when you bought them. Another great example is a strawberry. A perfectly red, juicy strawberry is picked when it's ripe. A pale, unripe strawberry will never turn bright red and sweet on your kitchen counter. It might get softer and go bad, but it won't ripen. Other fruits in this non-climacteric club include citrus fruits like oranges and lemons, as well as cherries and pineapples. They have to be perfect when they're picked, because that's as good as they're going to get. So how can you tell if a fruit is ripening? There are some easy clues you can look for, especially with climacteric fruits. The most obvious one is color. We saw this with bananas changing from green to yellow. An unripe peach might have a greenish tint, but it will turn a beautiful yellow-orange as it ripens. Another clue is softness. Gently press on a peach or an avocado. If it's hard as a rock, it needs more time. If it has a little give, it's probably ready to eat. The third clue is the smell. A ripe melon or a peach will have a wonderful, sweet aroma that an unripe one just doesn't have. These changes are all part of the ripening process, where the starches inside the fruit turn into sugars, making it taste so much better. For non-climacteric fruits, you won't see these changes. Their color and firmness will stay pretty much the same until they start to spoil. Now, you might be wondering, which type of fruit stays fresh longer? Generally, non-climacteric fruits, since they don't continue to ripen, can have a longer shelf life if they are stored properly. Think about oranges or lemons in your fridge. They can last for quite a while, right? Climacteric fruits, on the other hand, are on a mission to ripen. This process doesn't stop, which means they will eventually become overripe and go bad. That yellow banana will soon get brown spots and turn mushy. So you have a short time to eat them when they're at their best. A useful tip: if you want to speed up the ripening of a climacteric fruit like an avocado, you can put it in a paper bag with a banana. The ethylene gas from the banana will get trapped in the bag and help the avocado ripen faster. So let's do a quick recap of what we've learned today. There are two main types of fruits. First, we have climacteric fruits, like bananas and avocados, which are amazing because they continue to ripen, get sweeter and softer even after you bring them home. They produce a gas called ethylene that helps them do this. Second, we have non-climacteric fruits like grapes and strawberries. These fruits must be picked when they are already ripe because they will not get any sweeter or better after being harvested. So the main takeaway is this: some fruits ripen after picking, and some don't. I hope this helped you understand the wonderful world of fruits a little better. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.